Hello, welcome to the Rundown, episode 3. I'm joined here with Brad List, as always, and a mystery guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Andy. I'm waving. You just can't see me.
Andy lives in a remote location for his safety and the safety of others, so he does not have very good internet. But
Clay, you forgot to say this is the rundown for our league name because you haven't gotten the initials right for our league
I
yet.
purposely
Go
skipped
for it.
that, Brad,
Go
because we're
for it.
trying to get it to be quicker than
Go
usual.
for it. Go
Cut
for it.
corners. The League of Serious Gentlemen, the Rundown, episode 3,
Say the initials, Clay.
LOSG.
You got it. First time.
Practice.
Nailed it.
What you do. So, all right, we're going to try and make this one quicker than normal, which means,
Where's the music?
oh, that's your job. That's why you're here. All right. Well, let's go and get started. I am going to share my screen and we will get into it. Yes, that is the vortex. All right. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So, a few things. First of all, dues. Brad List, who owes you money still?
Same jokers from last week. It's Joe Hoffbauer, who probably never watches this thing and actually probably doesn't do anything with fantasy football throughout the week, which is why he's 0-4. And then Murray still owes, Bradley still owes, and who's Goat Busters? I always forget.
Sean Voiles.
Sean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
You can't win the $5 high point score if you don't pay.
All
Pay.
right. As far as Empire League proposal, it did pass. It wasn't as overwhelming as we thought. Andy just made a verbal commitment to yes, which means we had 6 votes yes, 3 votes
Wait a minute.
no.
That's overwhelming. What are you talking
Too late.
about?
So-
That's double the yeses.
As a result, we went ahead and made a compromise. So this would be the payout structure. We're only going to put $100 into the Empire Fund each year.
Yeah,
As a
boy.
reminder, each year until the league is done, $100 will be set aside into this fund. Whoever wins the league 2 years in a row will get that pot, and the league will end.
Okay,
So-
just to clarify to everybody. If Bradley wins this year, hint, hint, wink, wink, this league will be over. And we'll start over next year, right?
Right. So trivia question, Andy. Who has won the most championships in the LOSG?
Ooh.
Oh, it'd have to be Bradley.
Strangely enough, Bradley Huffbauer has won 2 championships, and those are the only 2 times I think he's actually in the playoffs. So
Nice.
I don't know
You're my
what that
boy,
means.
Bradley.
You're my boy, Blue.
Still can't see me.
So this will be our payout structure. You can see the change from previous years. So a little bit less to each of the positions or each of the finishers, and then $100 goes in the Empire Fund. All right.
Sweet.
All right. As far as trades, we said let us know if you're looking to trade. So a few things there. Joseph Huffbauer is interested in trading. He has Aaron
course he is.
Rodgers. He has
He's got
multiple
nobody
good
to
tight
do.
ends. He's looking for more starters. So if you have a
Wait,
good
Joe,
trade,
who's Joe got for tight ends?
he's not here. You can look at that later. He's got Jimmy Graham and Gronkowski. So reach out to him. 555 Joe.
Joe needs a whole new team.
Yeah.
Joe, cool. Joe,
I am also looking for trade partners. I have a lot of wide receiver 2s on my team sitting on my bench. So if you want
I
to,
wonder why.
I picked them up.
Oh, this is going to take forever.
All right. So moving to around the league. I like to point out that Dabba Dabba division is still the best. Look at this. All these winners and me.
Irritating.
There you go. 3-1s. Well done. And I guess key matchup. So here what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and everyone's going to pick a key matchup this week, one they find interesting. By everyone, I mean Brad List. We'll start with you. What's the matchup you want to highlight?
All right, the highlighted matchup. I'm going with Andy versus Bradley. Screwed by the bell against King of Cotway. Both 3-1, even though you're only numbers 3 and 5 in the overall standings, tied for the best record in the league. One of you is going to emerge this week, so I'm excited to see how that matchup goes.
All right. What's
Andy?
your prediction?
I'm pulling for Andy here. I think Andy's going to dominate this year.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially as soon as Le'Veon Bell comes back, he's just
Wow.
going to.
You know, there's a lot on that New England Minneapolis or Minnesota game.
Yeah.
Bradley.
Bradley put Adrian Peterson back in his lineup within the last 5 minutes.
Gosh,
So that might change, Andy. Never mind.
he's a baller.
Screwed.
Yeah, that's a good one though. Keep your eye out.
That's a good one. Andy, do you have a certain matchup you find interesting?
Well, just let me look here real quick.
While you're looking, I guess I'll point out, I guess this is one I'm in, but I still think it's interesting. For Vandalay Industries, currently our first place team, I'm playing him this week. I still needed a tight end, but as most weeks, I look good as projection. We'll see how the actual game goes. What's interesting is for Vandalay Industries, currently 3-1. According to Yahoo, if you look at current projections, they don't think he'll lose a game the rest of the way. They think he'll be 12-1 at the end of the season.
Dang.
So screw you, Yahoo. I'm going to defeat Vandalay Industries this week and take that.
He does have a really good team. I'm not going to lie.
He does. It's coming together for him. That is Tyler.
Don't think it's happening.
Still hate you, though.
Yeah, I'm like,
Tyler, don't even know you, bro.
little,
you got to come on the show, Tyler.
Yeah. Andy, do you have one? If not, we're going to pass you by.
Well, the one matchup I'd like to go over a little bit with is the Dumpster Fire team. I think that's owned by Matt Murray. He was on the podcast last week.
Mm-hmm. We've heard of him.
Looks like he's going up against First and Cole. I believe that's Joe, isn't it?
That is, allegedly.
So this could be a chance for Joe to come out and with guns blazing and take down one of the big dogs in the league. Matt Murray's kind of a giant wuss. If you punch him in the belly a whole bunch of times, he'll fall down. So go get him, Joe.
Well done. That is succinct analysis from Andy. Thank you. So I got a quick question for you since you highlighted Joe. Who will be the first 0-4 team to win? Will it be Joe or Andrew? What's your bet, Joe?
Yes, I'm going with Joe. Andrew, sorry, bro.
That's too bad.
It's really bad. and you have 0 FAB dollars to improve your team.
Yeah.
So yeah, Joe. I'm pulling for you to get the first victory before Andrew does.
All right. In honor of that, to show how much you're pulling for him, we're going to skip the fan favorite segment, the Huffbauer handicap.
Joe, I'll trade you somebody. Give me a call.
There you go. You have support from everyone. All right. Next is trivia time. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions that are interesting, maybe enlightening, and we'll see who knows more or is a better guesser. So first question. Who's the youngest NFL player ever to pass for 6 touchdowns in a game?
Let Brad take this one.
Well, is it Mitch Trubisky?
What is your answer, Andy?
A, as in Mitch Trubisky.
That is wrong. Trubisky is actually the second youngest.
What?
The youngest ever is Mahomes, who did it in week 2 of the season. Also known as Brad List quarterback. Good job, Brad List.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't do it in a half, though, did he?
No, neither did Trubisky. Trubisky had 5 in the first half.
Oh, he got one in the second half?
Yeah.
Hey,
all right.
I'd just like to bring something to your attention. I know you can't see me right now, but I do have a sign behind me. And I was pretty excited to show everybody.
What does the sign say, Andy?
Trubersky is my hero.
Aw. Yes. Go Bears. I thought about putting trivia questions here of who would win. Trubisky versus a hurricane, like in the Ditka style.
Yeah.
But no. Sorry.
Dicka versus 10 mini Dickas.
Did anybody see him sing the 7th inning stretch at the Cubs game the other day?
He cursed you guys, didn't he?
No, it was pretty funny. It was good.
Yeah, but then you lost the game.
Oh, yeah.
He's the new GOAT. All right, second trivia question. What wide receiver from the past week set the record for the most catches ever in his first NFL game?
Wait, say that again.
What wide receiver this past week set the record for the most catches in his first NFL game? So most catches ever by somebody in their first NFL game.
Oh, gosh.
Andy should know this answer.
I should know it?
Yes. Andy, I was very impressed. You picked up this person off the waiver wire yesterday.
Oh, Kiki?
Kiki something from the Texans. 11 receptions for 109 yards.
Oh, Andy, please change your name to Kiki. Do you love me?
So, yeah, good way to pay attention, Andy. I'm assuming you knew all of this. Kiki had 37% of all targets for Houston in his first game. So, well done.
I didn't know that. I knew he had a great game, so I picked him up. But that's cool.
All right, let's change the tone. A couple other questions. Why does Hawaii have an interstate highway?
So you can go in a circle.
Why doesn't Tarzan have a beard?
That's a good question. Because he hasn't hit puberty.
Because he's a pyro. Burns it off all the time.
Finally, why did the Flintstones celebrate Christmas? Because this was like prehistoric times.
Are you wanting us to have answers to these? I
No,
can't think of an answer quickly enough.
It's the things that keep me up at night. I just wanted you to feel the same way. All right, never mind. Back to football. Who has the highest catch rate in the NFL this season?
Highest catch rate.
Brad List, you might have an answer.
Michael Thomas.
Michael Thomas, 42 of 44, 95% catch rate. The next highest is Adam Thielen with 71%.
Dang.
Yeah. And the next one, I thought this is interesting. So we both have pointed out that Brad Voiles, Three Dog Night, has kind of a ridiculous team. And a big reason for it is the answer to this trivia question. Who has the most points through the first 4 games this season? It's the most since 1950. That's how many points this person has.
Who has the most points through
the first 4 games of this season? I thought that would be easier. Alvin Kamara has the most points since 1950 through the first 4 games of the season. He is
non-quarterbacks. You're talking about?
No, non-quarterbacks.
Mahomes has more. Definitely has more than him. Mahomes is leading the league.
Yeah, so Kamara as a running back, as a skill player, it's pretty insane how many points he has.
That's a lot of points.
So we're wondering if I'm hoping that Ingram's return will slow down Kamara so that we stand a chance against Brad, but
jeez,
we will see. All right, last question. 50% of the top 12 wide receivers this season in standard scoring belong to 3 teams. Can you name those 3 teams? Each of these teams have 2 wide receiver ones. So half of all top 12 wide receivers belong to 3 teams.
Really?
Which ones are they?
The Saints?
No.
Oh, Atlanta?
No.
Oh, Rams.
Yes, it is Atlanta. Atlanta, the Rams, and the Buccaneers.
Oh.
Bucks.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Huh.
But the Bucks suck. Well, I guess Fitzmagic was going crazy at the beginning.
For a while there, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Good questions, Clay.
You're welcome. Yeah, I just want to point out Calvin Ridley actually is the #1 wide receiver points-wise in our league, even though he didn't have a single point or catch in week 1.
That is crazy.
Blowing up. All right, any thoughts or analysis on any of these?
Just pretty impressive.
Yeah, numbers are fun. Take that, Bradley Huffbauer, in your spreadsheets. And just for fun, which wide receiver has the most yards? Not the highest points, but the most yards.
Ooh, that's got to be, I would guess,
Michael Thomas.
Yeah.
So he's not.
Probably Brandon Cooks.
Julio Jones has 502 yards, but no touchdowns.
Dang.
He didn't get a touchdown week 1?
Nope. Thanks, Andy. Julio Jones, no touchdowns, but lots of yards.
Yeah, there's a lot of yards.
Yeah, I look at old Andy here with the 2nd and 3rd best wide receivers right now. And this one. So, well done. All right. So to wrap it up, we're going to go ahead and go over to our trivia time to get to know Andy a little bit better.
Oh, good.
Andy, are you ready? We're trying to do 10 questions in about 40 seconds.
Sure.
All right. What's your job?
I installed subsurface drainage tile.
What do you do for fun besides that?
We play with the kids, I go swimming, and I hunt.
Have you ever posed nude for a cowboy-themed photograph?
Absolutely.
What do you call your most famous dance move?
Oh, man. Fist pump with a kick, usually.
That's correct.
Isn't that the Elaine?
Although I did a back bend one time without using my hands.
On purpose?
Well, my hands stayed up is what happened. They stayed up, and my head went down, and it wasn't pretty.
Nice.
So if only your camera was working, you could prove it.
Really impressed my wife though. So
That's good. She was. I actually asked her for help, and she said, "Yeah, that's your most famous dance move is the fist bump." So well done. What's your? I remember that as your Black Eyed Peas. I've got a feeling dance.
Oh yeah.
All right, next one. Have you ever been kicked out of the firehouse? A
Yeah.
bar establishment in Champaign.
Hey, yeah.
Why?
Right, because I passed out.
That is correct. What's your favorite fantasy football resource?
Fantasy footballers.
The podcast?
Yeah.
Nice. What level of wizard are you in the mobile game Mobile Strike?
I haven't played it for 2 years.
Good. Good answer.
Oh, jeez. I was about to get. Oh, Andy.
What was the last thing you watched
What?
on Netflix?
I actually a show called Maniac.
Oh, all right. What show do you love to watch, but others don't get? Others might hate on it.
Same answer.
It'd probably be Maniac.
Way to stick with it.
I'm looking it up right now.
2 more questions.
You should Google it. It's actually pretty good. You guys would really like it.
You just said it. Most people wouldn't get it, so I will ignore that recommendation. Even though I will say most of Andy's off-the-wall recommendations are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
2 more questions. Which Huffbauer is your favorite one to annoy and is the most fun to annoy?
Angela.
I don't know about annoy, but Bradley.
Bradley, good. He's the most fun to tickle.
Yeah.
And the last question: who's a better diver, Bradley or Joe Huffbauer? Oh, whoops! We did have Huffbauer.
I don't think I've ever seen either of them dive.
What? We taught them in the lake. Remember?
We what?
Oh,
what did you say, Clay?
I'd say probably Joe, if I remember right. Bradley just sucked.
We had diving lessons like in high school to teach them how to dive.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I've ever seen him do it successfully.
There you go. Challenge laid down. All right. Well, Andy, thank you. I feel like I know you so much better now.
Yeah, I just wish I could see you. Well, I can see you.
All right. Any final closing thoughts from either of you?
Clay, I'll trade you Eric Ebron.
Denied, Andy.
Yep.
All right. You heard it here. Thank you for joining us.
The number 5 tight end. He's got 3 touchdowns in 4 games. He's a baller.
Ebron?
Yeah, he's great.
He's awful.
I have Trey Boo. I don't.
He's the number 5. He's the number 5 tight end right now. How can you say he's terrible?
I don't know.
We'll continue this offline. Thank you for joining us, and good luck this week. Unless your last name is Huffbauer. Goodbye.
All right.